Hello YouTube, we are back with a different type of video today. Today we are doing another team building video. As you can see from my channel, the reason why I got recognition was because of my most viewed video, which is the team building guide. That was made almost a year ago and is outdated and really old. Since a lot of new Loomians have come out since then and the meta has changed a lot, I have decided to make a updated and more in-depth video. I did a poll on my channel and the majority of people wanted each play style in separate videos. The main 6 type of play styles are hyper offense, bulky offense, balance, semi-stall and stall. I will be making videos about these play styles so you can use them to help whilst you are team building. In this video we will be going over balance. My favorite play style is actually balance. Having the right amount of walls and offensive looms can make your team not so risky and not so safe. Balance consists of 4 walls and 3 offensive looms. Like I said, I just feel like this is the perfect ratio to have in a team. You can pose a massive offensive threat whilst having walls in the back to keep your team safe. There are actually 2 parts to a team. There is the offensive core and the defensive core. Cores are essentially looms that work well together. A core normally has looms which answers some of the counters of its partner. For example, Proto is weak to Toad and Soul can click chase down on Toad, which make these 2 a really great core. So as I have explained the basics of balance, let's actually get into the cores. For the offensive core, it will consist of 3 looms. 2 of these looms will be wall breakers, and the other loom can be a late game cleaner, setup abuser, or like a utility loom. It is very important that these looms work well with each other, otherwise the purpose of a core will mean nothing. Try to figure out what resists the loom, and then pair it up with something that can answer that resist. Late game cleaners or utility looms can be in the last slot of the team. They are pretty self-explanatory, and I am sure you can figure it out yourself. Here is a list of offensive looms which you can pick from. You can pick looms which can work well with each other. I may have forgotten some looms, but I am sure you get the idea. I have put a list of Ubers in red. These looms are insanely good, and normally you won't see them in tournaments, but mostly in the Colosseum. So as the video progresses, I am going to be picking some looms from the list and building a team from it. I'm just letting you know now that this team is probably not any good since I haven't even tested it out, but it helps you guys get an idea on how to build. Here is a list of the late game cleaners and looms which can set up. There is definitely a lot more and utility could also be added to this list. I have chose Deladrix because since the addition of the speciality boots, it has been insane with its wide coverage and is not outsped by common looms. Let's move on to the defensive core part of the video. So as you can see we have 3 parts to this. There is the pivoter utility, hazard remover and 2 general walls. A hazard remover is a must on every team. Hazards can hurt your team in the long run and could be the difference in you winning. I made a mistake and wrote utility on the hazard removal, but that is wrong. Pivot is great on most teams, and especially if you are playing with frail wall breakers, it can help a lot. Utility could be used instead of pivot looms such as barter users. The last part is 2 general walls which help cover your main weaknesses in the team. Here is a list of pivots. There may be more which I am forgetting, but just let me know in the comments. I have chosen to go for Ellie since it helps with my electric weakness, and overall it is a great wall. Here is a list of hazard removers. The game does not have many great ways of removing hazards, but I am sure more looms with removal will be coming out in the future. I have decided to go for strat. Here are a list of common walls. Again, just pick what works with your team and try to cover as many weaknesses as possible. I have decided to go for Obsi and Chart. 2 great looms which cover a lot of the weaknesses in my team. I am a bit weak to wrestle in this team, but again this isn't a perfect team. Well, this is the final team. If someone wants to use it, let me know how it goes lol. You guys are free to comment your teams down in the comments, and I will try my best to reply to every comment. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be back with the other play styles in other videos. Peace.